Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be about why you have a closet full of clothes but you constantly feel like you have nothing to wear. It is a reality that we all have experienced at some point in our lives, and I'm going to teach you how to curate the best wardrobe so that you don't wake up feeling decision fatigue. Getting ready just becomes a more seamless and exciting experience. So I feel like a lot of us, if you have not created a mindful shopping habit, you probably tend to impulse shop, right? You buy things on a whim, you just see something that's on sale and you want to purchase it and add it to your closet. Sometimes we feel like having more is better than not having enough, but I beg to differ. I feel like having specific pieces that you wear all the time is way better than having 20 pairs of pants, 30 pairs of shirts that make you feel overwhelmed and keep you in that cycle of being stressed out when you're getting ready. Another thing that I find makes it difficult for people to figure out what they want to wear every day is really being disconnected to your personal style. I think figuring out what your personal style is so important because it just gives you more clarity when you are shopping. We're going to talk about how to figure out your personal style a little bit later in the video, but these are just other things that create decision fatigue every day. By having a variety of styles in your closet that don't really connect with one another, it just creates confusion, right? And then we're going to talk about some common mindset shifts that I think are very important, and I'm always suggesting to family, friends, and clients of mine on how to really think moving forward when it comes to your style and becoming this new version of yourself. So number one, like I said, is having that overwhelming, chaotic closet. You are the impulse shopper. You don't really have like a mindful habit when it comes to buying clothing, and you kind of just go with the flow and buy things on a whim, dependent on, sales or maybe holidays, or maybe you have an event and you just tend to go out and buy stuff for this event and maybe wear it once or twice and you forget it's there. It's very important to create some type of discipline when it comes to shopping, and shopping for yourself, shopping for friends, shopping for family, but specifically this video is for you. Once we talk about your personal style and how to really understand your personal style, this will all make sense. But I feel like creating a menu for what you need in your closet once you figure out your style is super important and can just give you so much clarity on where you're headed. The first step is go through your closet and really look at the things that you have not worn in 3 to 6 months. If it's something that is seasonal, maybe it's winter clothes, maybe it's, holiday things, obviously you don't have to get rid of those things because right now is not the season. So that's something we wear maybe a little less and maybe specific times of the year. But other items like regular tank tops or pants, jeans that you haven't pulled out of the closet in 6 months, let's get rid of those. And if you have trouble separating from certain things, buy a Tupperware and put everything in there and just kind of discard it or put it away in some type of storage, right? Be honest with yourself. Does this fit me anymore? Is it too big? Is it too small? Does this fit my, my general direction of what I want to look like every day? Does this fit my current lifestyle? Have things changed for me? Am I a mom now? Has my job changed? Really sit and think about these things and go through your closet and clear out these things that no longer align with you. That way you kind of get rid of the chaoticness that has developed over time in your closet, and you can kind of like really strategically have things laid out. I really want you to create a mindset shift and think about this as something new that you're trying. When you go to the gym and say it's your first time, you don't expect to lift 100 pounds when you're squatting, or you don't expect to know how to use every single machine, or if you're learning how to swim, you don't expect to know how to dive your first time, right? It takes time and you have to go through certain steps to really build these new experiences that you're having. So look at style as the same way. A lot of people shy away from creating a new style or like trying new things or just dressing in a different way and showing up to work, or maybe just general things in life in a different light. And I think it's very important to understand that you're probably going to feel a little bit uncomfortable the first few times you step out of your comfort zone, or the first few times, you know, you go to work maybe looking a little different than you normally do. It's normal to feel a little bit of discomfort through this whole process, again, because you're trying something new. Okay, and with that comes a little bit of discomfort. But if you don't feel discomfort every once in a while, you're too comfortable. Okay, I feel like it's a sign of being stagnant. Okay, it's time to shake things up a bit. It's time to, you know, spice things up in your life a little bit. So discomfort is good. Look forward to it, find it in everyday things, and really hone in on it. Enjoy it, because that discomfort will not last. It will not last, because you showing up as this new version of yourself consistently over time will just become the new normal. And people won't see it as, oh, why is she dressing like that? Or, oh, that's new. Like, why are you so overdressed to the function? No one's going to be saying that in 6 months' time of you dressing this way. You know what I mean? So people are just going to get used to it, and it's just going to become who you are as a person. So really shy away from being fearful of showing up as a new person. Also, something I hear my clients say all the time is, I love this style, but I don't think I can pull it off. This is so harmful, for one, because people aren't designed to look a specific way. Like, we weren't born and like, oh, this is going to be her style. Like, this is what works for you. No, like, people develop their style over time. They build their costume, basically, because to me, the way you dress and the way you show up in the world is a costume. Obviously, try to be authentic as possible to yourself, but we all sometimes try to dress as someone we want to be and eventually will become. But at first, you might not be that person yet. You're building that person, and you're trying to step into that person, right? So saying that, you know, I can't pull this off is something that you should just remove from your vocabulary. Just remove it. Don't think about it. Don't say it. You can pull it off. I promise you can pull off that outfit you want to wear, or that style you want to start to emanate. Like, you can pull it off. Again, at first it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel weird. Maybe it's going to feel different, just like maybe a brand new haircut. But over time, it will become a part of you. It is who you are. You pulled it off. You pull it off every single day, and I promise you that it will work. Here are my notes that I want to talk about before we get into the most important part of the video. Another mindset shifts. Yes, I wanted to remind you that not every outfit needs to be different every day. You do not need to buy 1,000 outfits for different occasions. Every time an event pops up, you don't need a new outfit for it just because you've worn it before. Okay, stop viewing things like that. You can wear the same base of an outfit and style it in different ways. You can do your hair in a different way. You can wear different shoes, wear different accessories, wear a different bag, wear the base a different way. And when I say base, I mean just maybe the pants and the top that you wore one time, and that same blazer. Maybe you could wear the pants and the top and a different blazer. Wear your hair up in a high bun. Do your makeup a little differently. Try to wear those same outfits and that same foundation of an outfit many different ways. This will prevent you from impulse shopping when you have an event, or from having a bunch of clothes in your closet that you probably only have worn one time, right? We definitely want to be a little more mindful about how we're spending our money and how we are moving when it comes to like the fashion industry and buying things and discarding of things, right? But besides that, it just creates this feeling of more, like of constantly needing something new, and that's not something you want to be chasing. So again, try to get rid of the mindset of feeling like you need a new outfit for every single event. Wear that same outfit you wore last year and wear it differently, okay? the most important part of the video is understanding and finding out what your personal style is. This we're going to call the style audit. Nowadays, there is so many, and I mean so many style aesthetics out there. Like, TikTok has broadened our horizons when it comes to the way people like to dress and how different people around the world are dressing, right? And it kind of can create a lot of, sometimes you have too many options, again, which is not always the best thing. So there's things like fairy core, there's things like cottage core, there's things like business casual. There's so many, okay? So it's really important to like just make it a lot more simple, okay? Pick 4 styles that you tend to navigate towards. For me, it's boho, business casual, clean girl aesthetic, which isn't really a style, but I would say a minimalistic approach to fashion. Actually, those three are like the 3 that I tend to navigate towards, right? So you can intertwine your style with these 3 things and kind of figure out what it is. But again, like if you're really trying to like create that perfect closet wardrobe, maybe pick one specific style for now, because I don't want to put you in a box and make you feel like, okay, you're limited. No, that's not the point of this video. It's to kind of just create just a lot more organization with the chaos you have going on right now. So let's say your ideal style, after looking up maybe pictures on Pinterest, actually, let's go back, right? Let's go back, look up pictures on Pinterest. Look up pictures on Pinterest from the different styles. And what really, really catches your eye? Say it's business casual. Okay, look up outfits, that business casual outfits on Pinterest, and you can go even as deeper as saying business casual outfits for hair body type, right? Depending on what your body type is, which I'll go into in another video, because that is it's a lot. But definitely look those things up. And how are those girls dressing? How do they look? Do they look the way you want to show up in the world? Does it align with lifestyle? So important. Lifestyle meaning if you are a mom, a working mom, you are constantly on the go every single day, possibly choosing an aesthetic or a style that requires wearing heels majority of the time does not really align with your lifestyle. And why that is important is because, you know, you want to be comfortable in your day-to-day. You want to be able to get through the day feeling good and feeling empowered, not feeling sluggish and exhausted because you've walked 15K steps in some Louis Vuitton pumps, right? Like, we want to be cute, but we also want to be functional, okay? We want to be functional. So really understanding your lifestyle and whether this new style that you want to hone in on aligns with that lifestyle. What is it that you look for in your day-to-day? Do you want to be comfortable, but you want to be stylish? You want to be chic? You want to feel like a boss babe? Maybe you're a business entrepreneur and you really want to show up as your tailored, put together self every single day. Figure out what style works best with that. If you're a mom that is constantly running around, or even an entrepreneur or a stylist, you have a job that requires you to move all day, every day, or most days, then you kind of want to tailor at least your shoe selection to that lifestyle, right? So let's focus on like penny loafers. Let's focus on flats that have some support. Let's focus on some stylish sneakers that match with a lot of your outfits, right? You're walking around all day and maybe you're outside in the sun. Maybe an all black fit with a blazer is not the smartest thing to do, right? We want to just be mindful and really set ourselves up for success when we're putting on our outfits every single day. So for me, I'll give you an example. I love to dress business casual, business chic to work. We have the freedom to kind of wear whatever we want as long as it's mostly black, and I have chosen to show up as, you know, that girl, like that boss babe, right? The girl that shows up and okay, she's here, she's there. So for me, That looks like blazers, that looks like slacks, that looks like perfectly fitted tops, maybe my hair slicked back or perfectly put down. These glasses definitely are part of my almost everyday vibe. I just feel like it makes me feel elevated and put together and chic. My shoes typically look like loafers. I'm looking for the perfect pair of flats to wear to work because standing all day is no joke. But loafers and sneakers are usually my go-to right now. I have the perfect pair of sneakers that align with most of my clothes. And another thing is I like to mostly wear black to work. So it takes a lot of the confusion and a lot of the decision fatigue away because I know that I'm gonna wear all black. Pick a black shirt, pick a black pair of pants and a black blazer and you're good to go. There's no real dilemma here. I'm not trying to perfectly match different color schemes. It's just a lot less thinking to do, which I love. And if you're someone who works 5 days a week in office, I really do highly suggest just pinning down what it is you want to show up as. So if you're someone that wants to wear neutrals, get a couple pair of neutral pants, maybe some beige and some brown or some dark green, whatever you prefer, and like 5 tops and a couple blazers, and interchange this. Create the capsule wardrobe for work, right? And don't worry so much about wearing different things every day because again, we want to be functional and we want to create less stress in this area that we typically have to do every day, which is getting ready. Let's go back a little bit and let's just pinpoint all the major points of this video. Number 1, let's declutter and organize our closet. Let's get together, right? Let's put everything in order, get rid of the things that don't align anymore, get rid of the things that don't fit, too big, too small, haven't been worn in 6 months, get rid of them. Clean out the closet, create space for the new, and create space for clarity, okay? Number 2, that mindset shift, understanding that anything new is gonna be a little uncomfortable at first. Over time, it will become the new normal. Don't worry about what people think. Don't fear showing up in a different light. Embrace it, embrace being uncomfortable, and allow yourself to flourish. Allow yourself to become this new person that you're trying to create over time. Number 3, figuring out your style. Okay, looking up pictures on Pinterest, seeing what you naturally gravitate towards, right? What aligns with your lifestyle, okay? Functional, comfortable, and clean and put together when it comes to shoes. You want to be comfortable every day, dependent on what it is that you do every day in your life. Stop thinking that you have to wear a different outfit to every single event. Repeat outfits. Make wearing the same thing the new normal, okay? And dress it up differently. Even if you dress it up the same, who cares? As long as you look good, put together, clean, and tailored, it doesn't matter if you wore that shirt yesterday, okay? If it's clean, put it on and enjoy yourself and wear a different necklace. Just make that the new normal, okay? And I think a lot of people have been more mindful about how they dress and the things that they consume, the clothes that they buy, because it's wasteful to try to wear something different every day. As humans, as mothers, as workers, as teachers, as whatever we do in life, we have to make 1,000 decisions a day, if not more. And having your wardrobe just laid out for you and making it a lot more clear for you and easier for you to just get ready every day will create a lot less stress in your life. You can't pull this off. You can. Remove that from your vocabulary. Don't say it anymore. You can pull it off. I promise you, you can pull it off. Just do it. Stop thinking of all the reasons why it won't work. Just do it. Okay? And thank me later. Perfect. Well, I hope this video was helpful for you or anyone else. If you know someone who's really struggling with their outfits, maybe they're in a state of not trying because it's just too much or too overwhelming for them, send this video to them. Definitely subscribe to my channel and like this video. That way you can be notified for any future videos that are out. I will be dropping a website soon and I'm so excited. She's she's taking a while to work on, okay? She's taking a little minute, but she's coming together so cute and beautifully, and I'm so excited to like finally finish. And that's it. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching this video, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.